Am I the asshole for telling my sister Reddit's favorite, play stupid games and win stupid prizes? My 24 female sister 27 female is the golden child. She always gets her way at anything she wants if our parents can give it to her. Clothes, college, car, phone, anything she asks for, and it doesn't matter if something is left for us or not. This turned my sister into a total raging bitch whom everyone hates. And when I say everyone is everyone, she already has 3 divorces at 27. She doesn't have any friends. Our cousins or uncles would rather not come if she's here. And well, she hates us too, but me especially since I'm the only other daughter that my parents have. They don't love me as much like her, it's pretty obvious, but my brothers do, and she despises me for that. One of the things that drive her crazy more than anything, it's our career. We are both architects. I studied it because I've always been interested in it, and she did it to spite me. She tried to force me to get into another one because she wanted to be the only architect in the family. I put my foot down and said that she was no one to force anything and that I was going to study any shit that I wanted. Needless to say, my parents stopped talking to me for a whole month, and my older brother paid for my first year since they retained my college fund. Even when she went into a much better college, I got my info sent to an important architectural office by one of my teachers. They contacted me and set an interview. I knew I shouldn't have said anything, but I was so proud that I called my parents to let them know. They acted happy for me, smooched all the info, and when I was done, they told me to let my sister go instead of me and that I could get something else. I said obviously no, and they tried to guilt trip me by saying that I already stole her career and that I couldn't do the same with her job. I just snorted and hanged up. I thought that they would drop it, but when I presented to my interview they told me that my name had already come, broke some expensive shit, and threatened to sue them for sexual harassment while they dragged her to the exit. I was confused because I didn't do any of that and showed them my ID, my papers, and the recommendation letter from my teacher. It turned out that my sister was the one who came to the interview, and when they didn't let her pass because my appointment was later, she went batshit crazy and ran when they were calling the police. I was so ashamed and enraged that I gave them her whole info, and they sent a police officer to our house to get her arrested for property damage and fraud. My parents obviously helped her out, and when she got out of jail my parents demanded an apology. I just said, play stupid games and win stupid prizes. My parents kicked me out because I got her arrested and made fun of her. I moved with my brother and got the job. My parents don't talk to me anymore. Maybe I was the asshole after all? I miss them a lot and I caused them trouble. Not the asshole. I would cut everyone but your brothers out. What a fucking nightmare. Not the asshole. I don't see any way you could possibly be the asshole with the info you gave. Your sister and parents are nuts, and if I were you I'd be glad to not have to deal with them anymore. Not the asshole, and what in the hell? Your family is friggin' nuts. Fakey McFake. So not the asshole, I think your parents and sister may have mental issues. Did they let you do the interview? I really hope so. Good luck. Shut them up by being the best version of you that you can be regardless of their influence. You are the asshole for making up this bullshit story. Fake. Troll. Not the asshole, your family sounds like a bunch of psychopaths. Fake karma account seller. ACC literally made today, and just look at that username. Fake as shit. Teens ruin Reddit. You are the asshole because this is fake. Even if it's not, you are the asshole for posting something that shows you as so clearly not the asshole anyway. Is it just me, or does this sound so fake? If you are going to troll like this, you need to practice writing better. Okay, now about the Little Red Riding Hood. You are the asshole. This is made up. Maybe the internet has made me cynical, but this story is significant other over the top drama llama that I am having difficulty believing it. Obvious fake. There's another, play stupid games. Am I the asshole that is the same style? Let me guess, then your brothers and the police officer clapped. You're obviously not the asshole. What your sister did is awful, and really you should have just kept it to yourself and not involved your parents until after you had secured the job. Now that you've cut ties with them, I'd say you need to move on and let them come to you with a sincere apology. They're toxic AF. At least you have your brother and a good job, which I hope you'll be able to excel in. I understand if you miss them, but they clearly don't care about you. They literally wanted you to give your sister your job opportunity. That's crazy. Seriously, you're better off without their nonsense. This is not real. Oh, come on. This is some of the most ridiculous fanfiction I've ever read. Are people really buying a single word of this stuff? This is so clearly fake, I don't know how anyone is answering it seriously. It sounds like an angsty 13-year-old wrote it. That was a quick architecture degree. This is the first one where I simply don't believe it. This sounds like a truckload of BS. You are the asshole for making this whole story up, but it certainly was entertaining. Info: do you post regularly to fanfiction sites and do expect us to honestly believe any of this clearly fake? Am I the asshole? The main character of this fictional story is of course not the asshole, but the author is definitely the asshole for being so obvious. Not the asshole. I would go NC with this bunch of idiot assholes. Sorry, they are also your family. My parents don't talk to me anymore. Maybe I was the asshole after all? I miss them a lot and I caused them trouble. I don't believe any of this happened, or at least not like this. How could Mary Sue you possibly be the asshole in this tale? It strains credulity. Is this real life? I am so glad you moved out and got the job. I feel like you should go low or no contact with your parents. This whole post is insane. Edited to add, not the asshole. You are the asshole. This is fake as fuck. This can't be real. None of this happened. 0%. If this is true, do you really have to ask Reddit if you're an asshole? Did you really need someone to tell you that? How in any possible way would you be the asshole? Just like, this is so obvious and non-contested. Yeah, this seems fake AF. This reads like it's fake lol. You are the asshole for wasting everyone's time with this bullshit. In the very off chance that this is actually real, there is zero reason why anyone would consider you an asshole in this situation, so you're still the asshole for basically making this to get pats on the back. If you're going to fake stories for internet points from this sub, at least make them a little more morally ambiguous. This sounds made up. You are the asshole for posting such an obviously not the asshole thread. This isn't real. You are the asshole. How is anyone supposed to believe this? You are the asshole. This is so fake JFC. Sounds fake. For multiple reasons. I don't have to read this to know this is fake as shit. You are the asshole for making shit up like it's a shitty Wattpad revenge fic. I find it hard to believe this was written by a 24-year-old architect. No offense, but you type like a 14-year-old. You are the asshole. This is so fake JFC. This is the fakest post I've ever seen. Amazing, tears of joy, tears of joy, tears of joy.